welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is Thursday, April 17th, 2025. It's so crazy, because I was going to say 2027. That's like a 2-year time jump from right now, right? 2027, and we're in 2025. Interesting. I just heard you're ahead of the game. Also, I was listening, there's this one song that popped into my head. It was a chicken noodle soup song. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. So let me see the lyrics to that song. I let it rain, I clear it out. I let it rain, I clear it out. I let it rain, I clear it out. So the song is by J-Hope. It's called Chicken Noodle Soup. Wow, there's a Japanese version. That's neato. Or was it always? Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I think I should listen to the song because what? My height is measured by oh. Hold on. So I guess this is about him following his dreams. This song I would have never guessed, honestly. Always whipping myself, the carrots are on the trophies. Betting on my life, dancing against my cash, hoping. Oh my gosh, these commercials. My height is measured by dance, I'm okay. A grand vision, a plan, I'm going on to draw. A kid who goes on to shape his dream. Step stomping over the rhythm. Still do the work every day, ASAP for my own sake. We always got love for where we came from, so let them know what's up. No matter wherever we go, bring it back to this place called home. Okay, so something about humbled, being humbled, so... And then I just said you're ahead of the game. So, you're, whatever it is that you're doing, you're ahead of the game. That could be considered ahead of from where you came from. So you've obviously excelled or progressed or succeeded in something, or you are currently doing this. But then there's that humbleness in the background, and it's kind of like always got love for where we came from. Like, you're not letting your success cloud you from where you came from. Like, you know where you come from. Like, I know where I come from, so like it's not like you think you're better than anybody, right? It's just you're no longer in that area. So you could be successful and humble, accomplished and like appreciative. We always got love for where we came from, so let them know what's up. No matter wherever we go, bring it back to this place called home. Now that you know it, let me see you. I feel like you're basically saying, just because I have success or whatever, blah, 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 doesn't make me not a humble person. But now that you've seen that it can be done, let me see you do it. Go ahead. Especially if these are people that feel some type of way about your success, your accomplishments. You're literally looking at it. If these are people from your hometown, people from your childhood, people that you grew up with, and they see you in the success, and they want to humble you. But the thing is, it's like you literally you're seeing it happening in real time. You can do it too. You can. You see me do it, now let me see you do it. Instead of sitting there feeling some type of way about me doing it and trying to humble the collective, go ahead, do it. Obviously, you know it can be done. You're literally watching it. And your feelings, otherwise you wouldn't be feeling some type of way about humbling the collective. You're seeing it. So go do it yourself too. You can. Go ahead. Nothing's stopping you. It's not impossible, obviously, right? So I do feel like you're ahead of the game when it comes to... Oh my gosh, my goodness. Why can't I find this thing? I just had it. You're ahead of the game from your peers, your hometown, your city, your childhood friends, your family, your whatever. Okay, whatever this is, whatever it is that you're doing, it's making waves. It's noticeable. All right. But at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, you see me do it, and you know, I feel like, why are these cards like that? Somebody just wants you to be like, okay, now you can sit down now. But your collective, you're saying, why? I just got up. I don't want to sit down. I want to keep going. But it's just that this energy that wants to humble you, that energy, what they're saying is, okay, now you can sit down. When you're just making waves, you're just like, it's kind of like you get success in something, like you pass a test. They're like, okay, now you can sit down. Why? I don't understand. That's like these people could see you being successful, right? They're watching it. They obviously see firsthand that it's possible. And these are people that you grew up with, you've known, you work with, you're in your neighborhood, whatever, right? They obviously know of someone in real life, right? Of having success and accomplishments and whatever. They see it. But I feel like it's because they know of someone doing this. They know, like in real life, they know that. It makes them feel some type of way because, one, it shows, that goes to show that, yes, it's very possible. You can do it too. And at the same time, it's like, it makes them feel some type of way. Like, it gives them hope, but at the same time, it gives them resentment because it's like, well, why couldn't I do it? Yeah. I'm asking the same thing. Why couldn't you do it? Nothing's stopping you. Go ahead. You're asking why the collective is doing it, right? Yes. We're wondering why you're so salty about the collective when you could be doing the same thing too. So why aren't you doing it? But instead, they want you to, okay, now you're doing too much. Sit down. Why? I don't understand why. Right? Why? If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. If you want to, that's perfectly fine. Whatever it is that you choose to do, that's perfectly fine. But it's weird that, like, there's, like, they want to, like, humble the collective for whatever reason. And it's just, like, I don't know. Part of it is, like, inspiration and hope. And the other part is just, like, oh, I should have done that. You're right. You should have, and you could have, and you possibly, like... Like, oh, I wanted to read that book. Go ahead. They're literally selling copies of that book at the store. No one's stopping you. Right? I wanted to be the one to read the book and tell people and read it out loud. I mean, you still can if anybody, like, you know, I don't know what this is, but you're a very humble person. Like, you're, like, you know, I don't know. Like, you're not... Your success isn't making you like, ew, I'm beneath ramen noodles. It's not. It's like, it's weird. Like, people feel like because of your success, you're beneath certain things, but it's like, I don't know. That's just like a weird projection. You know what? That could be because if they were in your shoes, they would be acting that way. They would be acting that way. I'm just using ramen noodles as an example because ramen noodles is like a staple for like the struggle meal, right? And it's like it's never gonna go away, right? I have tons of ramen in my cabinet right now too, so I love noodles. So I feel like this person, if they were in your position, they would be acting. They would like, come on. they would be like acting outside of their rank. Alright, like I'm beneath ramen noodles and tap water, and I don't drink or eat processed foods. Meanwhile, I'm over here drinking a cup of coffee from Folgers that was in my cabinet, and I topped it with processed whipped cream and cinnamon. Okay. And then yesterday I just ate a bunch of elotes and a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So that's pretty good to me. But I feel like there's an energy where people want to humble you just because you got a little bit of money in your pocket, or you got a little bit of success, and to them it's like, oh, okay, now they're doing too much, they need to sit down. Why? You're already a very, I just seen 1101. You're already a very humble person. Oracle, wait for important information. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Amazing, beautiful, beautiful. I love it already. So you tracking down your fears, all right, and desires. So you're hunting down your fears, getting rid of them. I'm using that arrow to get rid of them, defeat them, which is making it easier for you to, whatever it is that you truly desire. If you want success, you want happiness, you want love, you want peace, you want luxury, you want this, you want that, you're making it happen. You're doing that because you know you can. Because why? What's stopping me? Nothing but your fears, nothing but your doubts, nothing, right? That's what is stopping you. That's what was stopping you. So you became this hunter. Like, I feel like this is a little bit of Sagittarius energy, right? You figured out where you needed to point that arrow, and you shoot your shot. You got your great job, right? And because of that, that puts you ahead of the game. Again, there goes that phrase again. That puts you ahead of the game, right? Look at that. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. And now it's so much easier. Like, you want this, you go for it. You want that, you go for it. You want this, you go for it. And it's like, because you had to like put in that honest work, you could be seen as a very honest person or a very humble person, or you just are like, I don't know why, but it's like looming. Like, there's this energy where it's like, okay, nah, sit, like, you're doing too much, sit down now. You can sit down. But it's weird because the only thing that you're doing is going after what you want. So I feel like going after what you want, that's too much. You're going after what you want, and it's like a threat to people who don't go after. It's not that they can't or they don't want to. They can and they want to. They're just not doing it. There's a difference. There's a difference between can't and can. They can. They have the capability to do so, right? They want to, right? But they're not doing anything about what they truly desire. They're not going after what they truly desire. And that's the problem. And so they see you going after what you truly desire, and they're like, okay, now you're doing too much. But why? You can do the same thing. You're just not doing it. I don't know why. That's not my business. You're just not doing it. And that has nothing to do with the collective. The collective is going to continue following what they want. I'm going to get what I want kind of energy. And that's it. You're doing it. Simple. So here's the thing. So now that's right? We got that. Because you are actively going after what you really want, because of that, that's going to bring in some information. I'm hearing good news. Ooh. I knew this was going to be a good reading. Yeah, this is it. Keep, it's so weird to say it this way, but keep doing what you want. Right? And because of you're actively going for the things that you want that are not hurting anybody, that are not hurting yourself. Like, come on, use common sense here. All right, you're not actively, what you want isn't hurting other people and being scheming and manipulative. That's not what you want, collective, obviously. Otherwise you wouldn't be receiving such good news, and you wouldn't be whatever. Okay, so people who are like, oh, but what if the collective, first of all, then they wouldn't be in the collective. So come on, common sense. All right, so because you're basically doing what you want, which is like, it could literally be like being healthier, or living in your truth, going after for what you want. Like, if you want to buy that book and then read it, you'll buy that book and then read it. versus somebody that's saying, oh, I'm thinking about buying that book so that way I can read it. I'm thinking about buying that book so I can read it. I'm thinking about. Meanwhile, you're just like, yeah, I'm literally on my way right now to buy that book. I'm literally already on chapter 3 right now, right? Because you bought it, you read the book from cover to cover, you finished it. You're about to find out some good information, or you're about to get some good news, like, oh, since you're the first one that read that book, we'd like you to come over and, read the book out loud, and we'll pay you for it, or, speak on the book, or we'd like to hear your thoughts about this book, and maybe you never know, you'll get a job for reading books and then writing synopses for the books on the back of the cover, whatever. It's something like that. That's just an example. It's not like, that's just an example. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's because you want to. Right? Instead of saying, oh, I want to, maybe I want to. You're actively doing the things that you want to do. Right? And I feel like with this Sagittarius energy, it's really, it shows where your morals are. This really feels like Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarius are really good with morals, right? Ethics, morals, right? So because you're actively going for the things that you want, and again, that shows where your morals lie. All right, like what kind of person you are, because you're out here doing what you want, but you're not hurting anybody or being manipulative or hurting yourself or doing things that are illegal. That's not what you want to do. So the things that you want to do and you're doing them, it really shows who you are. And because of that, this. So basically, keep doing what you want to do, and you're going to be getting some good news, collective. That's it. I know that's crazy to put it that way, but that's literally... The more you keep doing whatever it is that you want to do, it really shows where your morals lie within yourself, within your environment, your neighborhood, your community, your job, whatever. It's going to bring in some good news, and you can expect this information coming. That's probably why there's this energy like, oh, you're doing too much, sit down. You're doing too much, sit down. Because you're like, no, I want to stand up. I want to get up. I want to go. I want to do something. You being in the energy is attracting this good news because it's kind of like you're the only one that's doing it. You're the only one that read the book. So if there's, I'm just going to keep using this as the example. If you're the only one that read the book and there's a company that needs someone who reads books so that way they can do the synopsis in the back of the book, and you're the only one that's reading the book, of course they're going to ask you. You see? Alright, I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to switch the decks. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah, it is nice and sunny out. It's a nice, beautiful day, like, period. It's, some of you could benefit from covering your head when you sleep at night as well. Well, that's one thing. But the other thing I'm getting is that somebody is trying to get into your head. But it's not going to work because basically the only reason why they want to get into your head is because they want you to stop doing what you want. And with this Sagittarius energy, let me tell you something. If a Sagittarius does not want to do something, they will not do it. You cannot force a Sagittarius into doing something. Hello. Their animal totem or whatever is the centaur. Centaurs, it's ingrained within them to be free. You cannot force a centaur to do anything. You cannot force a centaur into submission. Now, if they willingly, that's different, right? And that comes with trust and patience and understanding and trust, right? I will trust you to, lead me, right? I will give you my reins to lead me in this whatever, right? That's a whole different thing. But when it comes to just, this person trying to mentally manipulate you into forcing you to stop doing what you want to do, that is not ever going to happen. That's not going to work. You can't force a centaur into not doing what they want to do. They're all about freedom. Hello. I know, like, you listen, I can't be forced to do what I don't want to do, and I can't be forced to care about what I don't want to care about. All right, so I get that. It's like, so if this person is trying to force you into doing something you don't want to do, like if you want to go to the market today, right? You're gonna go, but this person's like, oh no, maybe don't go to the market today. Maybe you should just wait till next week, and you're like, I'm going today. That's it. Like, you cannot force a centaur to not do what's like where the wind calls them or whatever. You could be an air sign that's trying to do this to. You could be an air sign, or you could be a Sagittarius. Because I'm getting Libra and I'm getting Sagittarius. So this could be somebody that wants to partner up with you to try and change your mind. Somebody is going to come towards you. So I'm getting Aries. No, oh my gosh. I'm getting Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius. Somebody wants to come towards you to communicate with you under the illusion of a partnership to try and change your mind, because whatever you're doing, Aquarius energy, it's benefiting, it's changing the future, it's benefiting the future. So that's what you're doing right now. So they want you to stop. But with this Hunter energy, what they are for sure going to guarantee by stepping into your energy is it's kind of like, intruder alert, intruder alert. So now your arrow is over here. This person's right here talking to you, trying to convince you all out, right? You're over here shooting your arrow, killing out your desires or your fears and whatever, right? You're getting rid of those. What's going to happen is that the minute this person starts doing that weird magic, your arrow is going to end up pointing on that. And it's just like, now you're impinging on my personal sense of freedom or whatever. Now you're a threat to now you gotta go. So whatever this partnership that they were about to come towards you with, or they plan on coming towards you with, it's not even gonna work, because if you're trying to convince the collective that they shouldn't do something, unfortunately for you, the minute that you start opening your mouth and start saying those things, that arrow is going to like shoot you out of their energy. So now you're gone. You can't be in their energy. You have to go mingle with other people. It's so weird. The minute that they step into your energy is the very minute where your arrow is just like, oh, another doubt, another fear, another confusion. And that's where your arrow is pointing to. So that way it's easier for you to live out your desires. This is reverse. Shapeshifter. This person cannot hide from you. Transform and unveil your gifts. This person cannot hide. It came out reverse. This person, they're going to come towards you under the illusion of friendship and communication, but it's like the minute that they start doing whatever, your arrow is going to start going from, okay, now we know where the next fear is, the next doubt is, the next confusion is, and we're gonna get it out of the way. This is somebody that's trying to hide in your energy, and they cannot. With Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. This is somebody who feels like they cannot compete or compare, but that's the thing, you cannot compete where you do not compare. They can't compare themselves to you. Rightfully so. They cannot compete with you. Rightfully so. They feel like they have no gifts. They cannot hide in your energy. This is somebody that always says, oh yeah, well, I'm thinking about buying that book. I'm thinking about buying that book. Well, I was looking at it, but then I was just like, maybe I'll buy it next week. And this is the same energy that's like, I'm not going to say person, I'm going to say energy. This is the same energy that's kind of like, now you're doing too much. This is the same energy that, I don't know what the problem is. I just don't understand, like, why you're even here. Bothering the collective. Like, why do you want to make yourself known so bad? Like, mind your business. I say this all the time in my readings. Mind your business. And then you wouldn't be so miserable, petty, bitter, resentful, competitive. You're not minding your business. The collective's minding theirs. They're, oh, I got a fear over here. Get that out the way. There's a doubt hiding behind that tree. Get that out the way. Boom, 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 right? It's so that's what the collective's doing. So why are you trying to hide behind the collective when you know the minute that you step into their energy, that arrow is going to snuff you out? And hello? This is a non-player character in your energy. This is a whole NPC. I'm thinking about it. Very limited, right? NPCs in video games, I don't know if you know about NPCs in video games, but they have a limited amount of responses. They have a limited amount of actions. They have a limited amount of range of where they can go. It's like they can only move point A, point B, point C. Meanwhile, you're interwoven. You can go wherever, but they can only go back and forth here, side to side here, constant wave. No. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. They're very limited in their responses, their beliefs, their actions, their will, their movements. Very, very limited. And it's weird because it's like, it's not that you can't, you can. It's not that you don't want to, you want to. You're just not doing it. So I don't understand what the problem is, but you want the collective to sit down. Like, how about you stand up? That was a whole wad of cinnamon. Whew. That was a whole wad of cinnamon. Yeah, see? There's like cinnamon all in there. It's all in there. On the bottom of the deck, Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So I'm getting Sagittarius, Libra, and then Water, Cancer, Pisces. Wait, Water, Cancer, Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you could be really good with your emotions. So yeah, you can be really good with your emotions. I'm hearing steady. There's something else in here. Transform and unveil your gifts. Somebody is like stuck in their ways. Oh, they want. All right, okay. Somebody is like stuck, like an NPC character. They can't go on the quest with you. They can't join the hunt. This is somebody who's very stuck. Like they're stuck in the matrix. They're very, very limited. But that's a whole thing because this is basically you do that to yourself. They're very stuck, very limited. So it could be, all right. So this is what I knew I was missing something here. Because I was also getting Aquarius energy. You're changing things for the future, for the greater good, or whatever, right? For the community, even. This energy is somebody who wants things to stay the same. They don't want change. If they want the same shit every day, same, every day. And that's, with that Sagittarius energy and that Aquarius energy, that's not you. That's not happening. That's not what's... Whatever this energy is, they want things to stay stuck. To always be the same every day. And you're doing things, whether this is in a community, your neighborhood, your environment, your family, your job, you're changing things. And it really shows who you are as a person. And this person, they don't like that because it's just showing them how stuck they are. How ungifted they are. How untalented they are. Right? And it's not like they can't pick up a new skill or a hobby. They can, absolutely, for sure, right? You can get talent. Gifts are different, but it's not like this person can't be talented, right? But this person wants you to sit down because they don't want to, for whatever reason. They don't want to. They want things to stay the same. And you're just like, no, let's make positive changes. And you're doing that. They want you to stop because they want things to stay the same. There's safety and security, and that's for them. But it's not in your nature to just stay complacent for safety and security. I want this. She's fine. The Justice card fell out upright. This is somebody who was like, this could be there could be a karmic Libra in your energy trying to like bend the scales, or trying to like make sure that things aren't balanced out in an environment. But it's in your nature. So there could be a karmic Libra trying to keep things unbalanced around a how would I say that? Healed, an upright Libra, right? I'm getting a lot of Libra energy in here. So this could be like a karmic Libra going against a healed Libra, right? That could be something, but I feel like this is somebody who, because it kept flipping and flipping, and then eventually it just fell upright. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to keep a certain situation, a certain dynamic, a certain environment unbalanced for whatever reason, because I guess there's safety and security and things never changing, right? But hello, this change is inevitable, okay? So they're trying to do that, right? They just don't want change. They don't want this, whatever. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter, honestly. It doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't matter what they want, because they're not getting it, because the cosmos are not like, yeah, when it's time, right? That's the whole point. When it's time. So either if you're ready or not, here I come, right? It doesn't matter if you're ready or not. It's time. right? So things are definitely being balanced out in an environment. In a, this could even be your energy that's being balanced out. I'm also getting that it's also time for you to get this information. I wanted to say reveal, right? Reveal this information, but it's also time for you to get some sort of information. So as long as you keep doing whatever it is that you want to do, right? And obviously you're doing it, whatever you're doing, it shows your ethics and morality, because it says connect with your emotions and it's upright. Oh, look, on the bottom, behind that we have great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So people can learn from you. People are watching you. And then we have arrow in reverse. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yeah, this person, they're trying to hide behind you. They're trying to hide behind your wisdom and your teachings and your learnings. They're trying to do something to where they want to partner up with you and like muddy your energy, right? So it's kind of like you are who you hang out with kind of energy, right? So if you're making changes and blah, 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 and this person is stuck in their ways, and they hang around you, right, and they bring you in their environment, people are going to see you as someone who's also stuck in their ways. But if they hang around you and you bring them in your environment, they will be seen as, oh wow, so that person must know what they're doing, that person must be wise, that person must be successful as well, because why would the collective be hanging out with them? So they must be this and they must be that too. It's kind of like you are who you hang out with. So if you bring this person in your environment and your energy, they're going to get those connections, that attraction, that attention, right? Because you're bringing them in your energy, your environment, right? So they get to latch on to whatever it is you have. They're trying to hide the fact that they're trying to come towards you as something that they're not. But you see them. They can't hide. Shapeshifter in reverse, they cannot hide. Right? This is like a snake coming towards you as a goldfish. I see you're a snake. Come on now. I see you're a snake. So they're not... You can't. You cannot. Also, this person has intentions of bringing you in their environment as well. Right? It's really to muddy your reputation, muddy your image. Right? Bring you around uninspired people. Right? What are they going to want to do? Snuff out your inspiration. Okay? But I do feel like with the Water Guardian here, connect with your emotions, and it's upright. The things that you want to do are very... Look, I put this card back in the deck, not even realizing it. Yeah, this person's trying to hide in your... They're trying to hide their intentions, their motives, who they are, hoping that you would allow them to partner up with you. They're really they're really trying to do this because they don't want things to be balanced out. Things are being balanced out. Truth and justice are being brought to the forefront, right? Again, what I was trying to say, that where your emotions are, you could be very emotionally intelligent, emotionally on point. Your emotions are very regulated and balanced, which also just shows like your sense of morality and your ethics, right? So that's why it's okay for you, collective, to do whatever it is that you want, because you're not doing them out of ill intent, right? And malpractice or whatever. Your emotions are in a good place, and it shows by the things that you're doing. Okay? Your intentions are solid. So that's why you are okay to do whatever you want to do. Ten of Pentacles upright. It's justice for you to have Ten of Pentacles upright. These could be people in your family that are watching you have this justice, that are watching you live in this energy. So there could be somebody in your family that's going to want to come towards you. King of Pentacles came out upright. But the thing is, my deck is like this. This card fell out. So this card fell out like that. There could be a King of Pentacles in your energy that wants to give you some sort of information. That is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If they're not a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, this is somebody who has been analyzing you and analyzing a situation, analyzing an environment. So with that Taurus energy, they want to give you something. That Capricorn energy to help your reputation and because of your reputation and based on your reputation. Now, remember, this is something that they've been analyzing and watching and analyzing and watching with that Virgo energy, right? So in their mind, this is something that's justified to give you this Ten of Pentacles. It's fair, all right? It's fair to give this to you. So this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that's doing this, or this is the reason why this King of Pentacles is giving you these things. This information that's going to balance things out, that's going to put you in the Ten of Pentacles energy. It's very simple, honestly. Right? Because the things that you do it with a good heart. Right? That's what you want to do. That's not fair. Why do they get to do whatever they want? Because they're not out here lying, cheating, and stealing, killing, destroying, and being a horrible person. That's not what they want to do. That's why they can do whatever they want to do. I just seen 454. That's why. It's so simple. You can, literally, God says you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Just don't disappoint me. Don't kill anybody. Don't hurt anybody. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't... Right? Try to be the best person you can be every day. Try. Okay, try. I mean, it's so simple. All you got to do is try to be a good, kind, honest person. Just try. And you will see, wow, doing what I want is amazing because I'm doing it as a good, kind, honest person because that's what I want to be. So because that's what I want to be, I get to do this. Like, it's really that simple. Right? But these are people that are stuck. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not getting into that because I don't care. Okay, so the moon, the reverse on the bottom of the deck is here. Yeah, there's something that's about to be revealed to you. Some secrets are about to be revealed, right? And I said that earlier, right? I was going to say, like, illuminate, but the word came out as, like, reveal. Or, like, things, you're about to get some sort of information that's going to be revealed to you, right? It's going to be a secret. Or these are secrets. Or you have the ability to reveal your secrets. You just know people's secrets and who they really are. So it could also be that people cannot hide who they really are when they get near you, when they get around you. They cannot hide who they are, right? You see them. You see their secrets. You see their soul. You see who they are, blah, 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 all that stuff. We have the Chariot on the fence and the World on the fence. There's an energy here which is coming from this shapeshifter in reverse. They feel like they're stuck and they can't, I don't know, do what they want to do. This is the same energy that I've been talking about from the beginning. They want to, oh, you're doing too much. You need to sit down. The Chariots on the fence, they don't want you to go anywhere, do anything, right? Like if you're going to get in your car, don't go anywhere. With that World energy on the fence, they don't want you, like, to put the wheels in motion. The moon reverse. Because the more you keep going, the more it reveals who they really are. Just stuck. They're not really doing anything. They're not inspiring anybody. They're not inspiring themselves. It's just revealing who they are more and more each day, every day. It's just... And this is the same person that wants you to sit down. I feel like with that Chariot energy, that's Cancer, 4th house. This person could have also been trying to bring some sort of drama or chaos to your personal home, so that way it can affect your progress in something or your work. Like if you have a job, they wanted to bring chaos to your home. So it's kind of like, you know how they say don't bring your job to your house, to your home, right? But it's kind of like this energy wanted you to bring whatever chaos and drama that was going on in your home. If there was anything going on in your home, they wanted you to bring it to your work environment, right? So that way it's kind of like you would be seen as this stressed out, crying, unhinged person because of your home life, right? But because of you being this water guardian connected with your emotions are on point. If there was anything going on in your home, if there is anything going on in your home, it's not affecting your work environment, because with that justice energy, that Libra energy, you're very balanced, that you know how to balance things out. So if somebody wanted you to bring whatever chaos, if there was any chaos going on in your home, bring it to work. So that way it would kind of like, you wouldn't be seen as an inspiring person. Then there's this World on the fence. Because I'm kind of getting like, they didn't want you. The World is, if I'm not mistaken, no, that would be, that's the Wheel of Fortune actually. I feel like they didn't want you to like get some sort of wheels going in motion. I also feel like with that Chariot, with the Cancer energy, they wanted you to keep some sort of like, they wanted you to be stuck in like some sort of like emotional cycle, like in an emotional cycle that was very chaotic and unfair for you. That's also something that's going to be revealed to you. Something's going to tell you the secret as well. So a lot of you already know the majority of the secret. So these extra pieces of information, honestly, it's going to be a lot of more of it is going to be good news. And some things are just going to be little bits of information. It's not good or bad. It's just filling in the little blanks here and there. All right. So the majority of you, it's both. You're getting good news, and you're also going to be receiving information that's going to fill in little pieces of like little blanks here and there, right? Like you could have known like the whole sentence, right? But these little words are going to help fill in that sentence so you can read it clearly, like, oh, so I knew that, but that makes more sense now, right? So it's things like that. So as those things aren't good or bad, it's just information that you're required to know now. Like it's time for you to know. Like you need to know this now, right? It's not good or bad information, but it could be bad for this shapeshifter that can't shapeshift in your energy. It's gonna be bad for them because it involves secrets about them. But I don't feel like you're gonna have like a positive reaction or a negative reaction to that kind of the good news. Yeah, woohoo, right? But this other information, it's not like you're gonna have a positive or negative reaction. It's just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, it's just very monotone, very, oh, okay, so that's why. Okay, that makes sense, right? But I'm missing something with this World card on the fence. I feel it. I'm gonna get something else. Yeah, I'm gonna get something else. The Queen of Swords reversed. I knew there was a karmic Libra in here. I really feel like the main things here is Libra, right? So you could be a positive Libra and this is a karmic Libra. But there's definitely, with this Queen of Swords reversed, it could be a karmic Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I really feel like it's a karmic Libra out here. Here's the thing. If you're a Libra, right? I love Libras. I think they're so funny, man. Oh, man. I think all air signs are funny. But I think Libras might just be my favorite of the air signs. Might. Okay? Because it's just so fun to like go back and forth with them in terms of like wit, right? And they're fun to like make jokes with. I love it. But, so here's the thing, right? That's for positive Libras, right? So, if this is a karmic Libra, shame on you because you're all about balance, keeping the balance. So if you're a karmic Libra and you're deliberately not keeping the balance, you're not doing your job. So because you're not doing your job, you're going to be fired. You're going to be removed. You're not doing your job. So what do you think the universe is going to do? Right? You're a Libra, you're put into a position to bring balance, to maintain the balance. And if you're not doing your job, then Lord have mercy on me. That's all I can say. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't care what happens. That's not my business. That's between them and God. But shame on you if you're a karmic Libra and you're deliberately trying to keep some sort of imbalance going. Whether this is a neighborhood, a family, a work environment, a job, a community, a grocery store, whatever it is. Let me get one for the world on the fence. Four of Swords reversed. This person, wow. They can't heal. They can't. It's crazy too because I feel like whatever energy that they were trying to bring to you. So let's say this person was trying to deliberately. Let's say this is a job, hypothetically speaking, for entertainment purposes only, right? Let's say this is a job. And you're making waves, you're doing this, you're doing blah, blah, blah at your job. And it's noticed, right? It's great, collective, amazing. So this person was doing magic or playing games, being reckless at the mouth, blah, 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 to make sure that this chaos that they are deliberately creating for you can be carried in your home, taking place in your home, being brought out in your home, right? So you would be stressed out, crying, upset, heartbroken, whatever. You would have this chaos in your home. You would bring it to your job. If this is talking about a job, you would bring it to your job. You can't concentrate. You can't be your inspiring golden self. You can't do this. You stop worrying about your image. You stop getting your hair cut. You stop wearing your clothes. You stop showering. You stop putting up effort into your appearance, right? You stop with your ideas and your inspiration and your innovations and whatever. You just give up because you just can't. Because your home life is just so stressful and you just can't, right? That kind of energy. But that never happened. That's not happening because your emotions are on point. You're pretty balanced out. So now what's happening? What is happening now? This karmic Queen of Swords in reverse, which could be a karmic Libra, now she cannot rest. She's anxious. She's nervous. She's stressed out. She's exhausted, right? She's uninspired. She's mentally not well. She can't rest. It is crazy because she's trying to figure it out. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Why is she so stressed out? Why is she so worried? She's also very frustrated as well. It's crazy because all this magic that she was trying to bring to your home front so you can bring it to your job, it's a boomerang, right? That's not my energy. I'm not allowing this energy into my home. That doesn't belong to me. That's your energy. You can have this back. I'm sorry. I don't want it. It's not welcome. So now they can't rest. They can't relax because they couldn't emotionally affect your personal environments enough to where it would affect you from creating change outside of your home. Right? They wanted you to bring this emotional chaos from your home to your job environment or to your neighborhood or whatever. They wanted you to bring it out. Right? So that way you wouldn't be seen as inspiring and blah, 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 whatever. But that never happened. That's not happening. And it won't happen. For those of you that are experiencing right now, as long as you maintain your emotions and keep them in check and stay level-headed, and all you got to do is just keep doing whatever, 5445, just keep doing whatever it is that you want to do, but, don't be disrespecting God, right? then you'll be fine. That was the whole point of this. That was the whole point. This was a game, right? So now what do they want to do? Because they're in this Four of Swords reverse energy, they want to hide in your energy as if they weren't your biggest enemy, right? Hey girl, yo, what up, bro? Weren't you just my biggest enemy like 2 weeks ago? Right? Weren't you just plotting on me like the other day? I remember that. Did you forget already? Because I remember that. Weren't you just talking hella shit about me to everybody? And now you want to hate girl me? Come on. That's that kind of energy. I'm going to get like 2 more, then I close the reading. So this person's stressed out. Because they're like, oh, then the only thing I can do is join them. If I can't beat them, join them. And you're like, no, I'm not taking applications. Sorry. I'm good on that. And now they're stressed out even more because they don't know what to do. Now they have all this stress and anxiety and chaos and emotions, and they can't hide, and they're untalented, and they excuses. So this person, this is like a teapot boiling to the brim. 6 of Wands. That's your energy. Justice, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Very, very good energy for you, collective. Right? And on top of that, you're about to be getting some good information. I want to get one more. Oh my god. 2 of Pentacles upright. Nah, this person wants to hide in your energy under the illusion of, oh yeah, we're working together. We're bringing balance together. No. Your energy, you just naturally bring balance out with that 2 Pentacles upright and the Justice energy. The Magician energy upright came out. You're a very, very magical being with the Queen of Swords energy upright. That's you. Didn't I say there was a karmic Libra going against a positive Libra? If you're not a Libra, then you have Libra highly aspected in your chart. But yeah, it's kind of like a Queen of Swords, a karmic Queen of Swords going against a Queen of Swords upright. Like, come on now. That's not, hello. What did you think was going to happen? This karmic Queen of Swords in reverse, your entire being is about lies and manipulation. The Queen of Swords upright is about truth and mental health. What did you think was going to happen? You're mentally unwell trying to make someone whose entire foundation is about mental health and truth. Why did you think that was going to happen? The Queen of Swords upright is going to snuff out a karmic Queen of Swords before you even notice her. Before, the minute that you look at her, she's going to know everything about you. The minute. You can't hide anything. The minute you look at her, the minute you step in her energy, the minute you say hi, the minute you whatever. That was 5-second read. I know everything about you now. I seen you. I see you. I saw you. You being this Queen of Swords upright, you have the power. You have the skills, the gifts, the magic to make the 6 of Wands happen, to balance things out, to be in the 10 of Pentacles, and you're making it happen. That's what you're doing. And because of that, because this is your energy that it shows, and your emotions, this is being done like morally, this is what you want to do. Because of that, you're about to get some real good information coming your way. And this Queen of Swords in reverse is stressed out because you, Queen of Swords upright, is living in your truth. It shows who you are. 2 Pentacles upright in the bottom of the deck as well, right? You can also juggle many things, right? You know, it's a balance is second nature to you. It's nothing. Especially if you're a Libra, that's nothing. That's second nature to you. It's like breathing. This is easy, right? And this person is trying to hide in your energy. Like, come on. This is stupid. But good for you. This is great for you. But, you know, it's just, Now this person's all stressed out because they couldn't. This is stupid. But for you, this is great. I love it. Bye.